Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today we're diving deep, taking the wheel, and putting pedal to pavement with the 2026 Toyota Tundra SR. You've seen the teasers, now it's time for the full picture. Every curve, every tech quirk, every roar from under the hood. Buckle up, because this truck's more than just brawn, it's purpose-built, practical, and maybe just enough polish to surprise you. Pulling up to this 2026 Tundra SR, first thing you notice is how it balances ruggedness with a tightened-up presence. Up front, that bold grille stretches wide, a mesh pattern that speaks function before beauty. Toyota has sharpened the edges of the LED headlights or halogen depending on trim, giving it a more aggressive stance. The bumper sits higher, more forward jut, as if ready to take on terrain and whatever obstacles come its way. There's substance here, skid plate underneath, but also design QS angular vents, a slash of black trim that ties the front fascia together. Daytime running lights etched into the housing light up cleanly, they're not just an afterthought. The hood has subtle domes, giving impression of muscle, weight, presence. Windshield leans back just enough, not like a sports car but enough to show this truck isn't just a brute, it's made to move. Shift your gaze to the side and you'll appreciate proportions. Long hood, respectable wheelbase, the body panels are flat where you want utility, a good ground clearance, minimal overhang in front and back that helps off-road angles. The wheel wells are squared off, giving you room for the chunky tires, which look at home on pavement or gravel. Chromia or sometimes matte black on door handles, mirrors, belt line, it depends on package. Windows are wide, visibility solid. The cab is roomy enough, even if this SR is more base trim, so there are fewer frills but structure feels durable. Side steps optional but recommended with its ride height. You'll be reaching if there's nothing to grab. The wheels are utilitarian, steel or modest alloys, but built tough. A roof rack is optional. The bed liner robust. Lines running along the side add musculature. Slide taper at rear. Flares around wheels nearly subtle, but they work to hint at capability. From the back you see Toyota didn't forget about substance. The tailgate is stout. Latch slide enough flimsy drop like some trucks. Tundra badging centered. SR badge somewhere modest but visible. Taillights large, verticalish, wrapping slightly into the side panels. Bumper steps on either side so getting into the bed is easier. Hitch receiver integrated in rear bumper. Wiring connectors handy. Tailgate handle well placed. Camera perched above for reversing. Bed interior flat. Tie-down cleats along sides, possibly bed lighting. Rear overhang trimmed back. Ground clearance still reasonable. Exhaust exit visible but not flashy. It's built for tone over flash. All in all, at the back the Tundra SR says, "I work hard, I handle loads, I take strain, and I look tidy doing it." Step inside and you realize this is where the SR's mix of function and value gets most evident. Entry feels purposeful. Doors close with a satisfying thunk. Materials are rugged, hard plastics where scuffs might happen. Soft touches where you hope for comfort. Seat supportive cloth upholstery standard, with contrast stitching perhaps as an upgrade. Driver seat manual but comfortable. Range of motion good. Dashboard layout clean. Knobs and buttons sizable, intuitive, even for gloved hands. Touchscreen infotainment system modest in size by luxury standards, but responsive. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrated. Controls for HVAC easy to find without taking eyes off road. Vents angled rightly. Steering wheel simple but well-shaped. Multi-function buttons for audio, cruise control. Rear seats if the cab has to aim, give generous legroom. Flat floor is a plus. Storage bins under the seats. Big center console. Big door pockets. Bed view from cabin. Good visibility. Rear window decent though optional. Camera mirrors help. Materials smell durable. Fit and finish tight. A few squeaks over rough roads. Performance under the hood. The 2026 Tundra SR typically comes with a V6 engine, twin turbocharged, delivering torque you feel low down. Acceleration from stop is solid for a full-size truck. Highway merging feels confident. Transmission automatic shifts cleanly, sometimes with hesitation under heavy load, but overall smooth. Suspension tuned more toward hauling than plush. Ride over rough pavement you'll feel some thuds, but cabin isolates enough to avoid fatigue. 4-wheel drive available and 2-wheel drive version. Fuel economy better though still thirsty compared to mid-size trucks. Towing capacity and payload impressive. Can tow heavy trailers, haul hefty loads. Braking system stout. Brake pedal offers confidence even when loaded. Off-road, with optional packages. Skid protection, good tires. The ground clearance helps still. This is more work truck than hardcore trail beast. Noise levels good. Wind and tire noise under control at highway speeds. Tech features include modest driver assistance, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, not luxury-level autonomous stuff, but the basics done well. Instrument cluster mix of analog and digital meters clearly laid out, with a small screen showing trip data, towing status, maybe hitch angle or trailer light checks. Climate control manual and less upgraded heating and cooling effective. Connectivity good, USB ports front and back, wireless phone integration sometimes optional. Wireless charging pad, maybe on higher trims but on senior it's a perk to get via package. Now price. In the US, the base 2026 Tundra Senior starts at a competitive number for the segment. For 2WD base Senior, pricing often in low to mid $50,000s depending on options, taxes, and destination fees. Add 4WD, towing packages, upgraded trims, tech or appearance packages, and you quickly climb toward mid $60,000s or more. Dealers may offer bed liners, running boards, upgraded infotainment, and so on, which adds several thousand. If imported or in markets outside US, expect additional duty, shipping, and markups, so local pricing will differ. Resale value likely strong. Trucks tend to hold value. Parts and servicing backed by Toyota reliability. Fuel costs, insurance, maintenance premium parts should be factored in when budgeting. After spending time with the 2026 Tundra Senior, strengths and trade-offs become clear. What it does well: solid build, capable drivetrain, lots of utility, and the badge carries weight. It's durable, designed for work, towing, hauling, and daily tasks alike. It's not flashy, but it doesn't pretend to be. Instead it offers legitimacy when the job gets rough. It's there. Weaknesses: base models are sparse. Don't expect luxury. Ride comfort is compromised if you're spending many hours behind the wheel. Fuel economy is modest. Noise and road vibration are present under duress. Also, for off-road enthusiasts, without special trims you might wish for more articulation, more underbody features, better tires. For prospective buyers, if you need a truck for work, towing, hauling gear, whether construction, outdoor recreation, or even just a rugged daily commute, the 2026 Tundra Senior represents a strong choice. If you want luxury, tech gloss, quiet cabin, or a premium ride, you might want to bump up the trim or consider competitors. Check your priorities: payload versus comfort, torque versus refinement, base cost versus options. Thank you all for riding along through our full review of the 2026 Toyota Tundra Senior. If you liked this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you know when new reviews drop. Drop in comments what you thought. I'd love to hear your take. Is the Senior enough truck for you, or are you waiting for higher trims? Until next time, keep your engines tuned up, your eyes on the road, and peace out from Auto Tune Up.